Shalina Harris. Every cowboy has a story, and we are with Team Kansas.
Tracy Dent.
Ryder Dent.
Coulter Dent.
Darvin Dent.
Darvin Dent. We have everybody here. So you obviously are granddad.
Yes.
What in the world would bring you out in 100-degree weather for ever how many days we've been out here now? What makes you come?
I go where my grandkids go.
Awesome. That's pretty special. Did you cowboy?
Son.
All right. So tell me about your cowboying.
It was very little. It was mostly just for fun. These guys, I don't know what they're going to do. How far they're going to go with it.
So, what events do you compete in?
Just steer wrestling.
Steer wrestling. And how'd you place?
This week we're going into the short rounds at 16.
That's pretty powerful. There's been a lot of good kids out here.
Yep.
A lot of guys with the same grit and determination that you have. So what do you love about steer wrestling?
I don't know. I started trying to rope, and then since like day one, we were at a friend's house doing some roping, and I threw down one of the roping steers out of the chute, and ever since then I've just been hooked on it, and I haven't been able to stop.
It is pretty powerful. Did you rodeo?
I did.
Did you really?
Yep.
I have several stories here. Did you rodeo?
Yes.
No way. So what did you compete in?
I started out calf roping, and then probably my senior year in high school rodeo, I started steer wrestling. So, and then I made it to nationals in '98, my senior year in steer wrestling. So.
Congratulations. Tell me yours. What do you compete, or what did you compete in?
More barrel racing.
Barrel
side.
racing,
We
yeah.
did a lot of what we called moxies, which are kind of a games on horseback deal. So
Fancy.
that.
Fancy. All right, your granddaddy has come out here to watch you.
It means a lot because, well, for one, all our practices are at his arena. Our steers are at his arena.
Is there anybody you would like to thank?
My grandpa. Most of the time we go over there, and the steers are in a pen where they're easy to catch already. Arenas always work. It means a lot that they come with us to all of our rodeos, even amateur rodeos or other high school rodeos are always nice.
That is incredible. Can you imagine your life without rodeo?
Not really. That's where I'm at right now, and that's kind of what I'm looking at in my future, so I can't really see myself without doing it.
Absolutely. So when you go in and you're getting ready to, compete, have you ever just stopped for a minute and just looked around and been like, wow?
I don't know. There was my very first year at nationals was my sophomore year, and I remember the first time I rode in the box. It was at Gillette, Wyoming. You can see all the stands at the end of the ring. Because I got down and I turned around in the box, and they were catching the horse from the guy before me. You look down, you see everyone down there, and you've never been in front of that many people before. And it felt a lot different. Like there's that many people there, and basically most of everyone doesn't know who you are, but yet they're still there watching.
Yes, absolutely. What is your mindset like when you're competing?
Well, when I go in, I kind of have a pattern. I'll get focused. I remember the steer, and then whatever I've been struggling with for like the last week or 2 weeks, whether it be I'm not dropping all the way down the hole, I start running that through my head as I'm turning my horse around. All right, I gotta drop down the hole all the way. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. It's kind of whatever I think that I might not do right or something. Just try to run that through your head so you can just go and then have fun.
So to the little boy that's watching, and he's watched you on, Cowboy Channel, and he sees and he's like, man, he's sitting in the top 20. I want to do that one day. What advice do you have for him?
My advice to him is really just start practicing, getting out there, whether it just be like watching or whatever else from home, or you just need to get involved and try to get out there and start doing things. I mean, we were shoot dogging Holstein calves at plastic horn strap. That's how I started, and then I just slowly started working my way up, and then I didn't rodeo my freshman year of high school, but my sophomore year, or I take that back. I didn't rodeo my 8th grade year, but my freshman year I did. I never got off of the first high school rodeo started, and I never got off a horse before, so I didn't enter. And then entries came for the next high school rodeo, and my mom entered me in the steer wrestling, but I had never got on a horse and tried to steer wrestle one before. So
I love
that
it.
week I went up to a family friend of ours, and we got down, and it was actually the guy that helped me get off my first steer, helped him get off his first steer too. So
Who is that?
Keith Van Dorn.
I've heard that name. How incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're sitting here between your dad and your son, and you all have produced a world champion, top 20 qualifier. He didn't quit, you didn't quit, and obviously he hasn't quit. What's that feel like?
Makes you proud. Pretty awesome.
So when you sit here and you look at your legacy and you think about your story and you said, oh, I didn't really do a lot, I just did a little bit. Your little bit led to his little bit. Your little bit led to his whole lot, because I'm rooting for you all the way tonight. And I think you're going to do amazing, and it's going to be one of those highlights that there's probably not going to be a whole lot in the world that will ever touch that.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and congratulate you,
Thank you.
because I think you're going to do an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Your story wasn't just your story. Everything you did, all your hard work, all your dedication, the not quitting, the continuing to try, the overtime hours, the fixing things that were broke, the trying to make do and get by with things that needed to be gotten by with. You've passed that along. That's a legacy. That's what a dad does. That's what a papa does. He goes and he has the arena ready for his kids. All that has led to this. So after you get that title, I want to come back and talk to you again. You're sitting here with your son. You've competed. You know what that's like. You know the stress, the adrenaline. What advice do you have for him tonight as he goes out into that arena?
Look around. Have fun. Win.
So I just want to thank you guys for this time. And every cowboy does have a story, but it's not just your story. And this is powerful. And I thank you. And I'm going to be talking to you all again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.